Ever dreamed of turning a vision into millions? How does a simple farm become an empire? Little Mountain Ranch is more than a name. It's a story of triumph and wealth. What makes this place so unique? Why is everyone talking about it? Get ready to uncover secrets that will spark your curiosity and inspire your journey. Want to know how a ranch became a symbol of success? Stick with me and dive into this adventure. Hey everyone, I'm Juninho Mello, your guide to incredible stories. Welcome to Celebrities Farm, the channel that unveils the secrets behind legendary farms like Little Mountain Ranch. Want to join this journey? Subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and turn on the bell so you don't miss a single video. Let's uncover what makes this ranch so special together. Have you ever wondered what turns a simple idea into a global phenomenon? Little Mountain Ranch isn't just a farm, it's a symbol of vision, hard work, and innovation. Nestled in breathtaking landscapes, this ranch started as a modest project, but is now synonymous with millionaire success. How did it happen? What's behind this story that inspires thousands? Let's dive into the details and find out together. First, let's set the context. Little Mountain Ranch was founded by a family passionate about country life but with a bigger vision, to create something that blended sustainability, productivity, and social impact. Unlike other farms, the ranch didn't stick to traditional agriculture. They bet on diversification, technology, and an emotional connection with their audience. Have you ever thought about how a farm can touch the hearts of people worldwide? Here's the key: authenticity. A curious fact is that Little Mountain Ranch started with limited resources. The family faced challenges like poor soil and harsh weather conditions. But instead of giving up, they used these obstacles as fuel to innovate. They implemented regenerative agriculture techniques that not only revitalized the land, but also caught the attention of experts. Did you know the ranch is now a model for sustainable farms in several countries? That's right. What began as a struggle became a global benchmark. Another intriguing question is, how did they turn a ranch into a brand? The answer lies in storytelling. The family behind Little Mountain Ranch shares their journey through videos, social media, and even documentaries. They show the behind the scenes, the mistakes, the successes, and most importantly, the passion. This creates a powerful connection with the audience. Who doesn't get moved by a story of overcoming odds? And you, have you ever felt inspired by someone who turned challenges into victories? Moreover, the ranch isn't just about production. They've created experiences like guided tours, workshops, and artisanal products that carry the essence of the place. Imagine savoring a cheese made with traditional techniques while enjoying a mountain view. That's Little Mountain Ranch, an experience beyond the ordinary. Here's a challenge. What would you do if you had the chance to build something this grand? Think about it as we move forward. Finally, the ranch's success didn't happen overnight. It took years of dedication, mistakes, and learning, but each step brought them closer to the dream. Now, want to know how they scaled this project into millions? In the next block, we'll explore the details that made Little Mountain Ranch an empire. Stay tuned and comment what surprised you the most so far. Little Mountain Ranch didn't settle for the traditional path. They invested in technologies like smart irrigation systems and renewable energy, cutting costs and boosting productivity. They also embraced regenerative agriculture, which restores soil and attracts sustainability-conscious consumers. Have you ever thought about how a small change can yield big results? They prove that innovation is key to growth. Here's a phrase to inspire you: the future belongs to those who dare to transform the present. Another secret of the ranch is how they tell their story. Through YouTube videos and social media posts, the family shares their daily life, from planting to harvesting. They don't hide challenges like droughts or crop failures, making their narrative authentic. This creates a loyal fan base that feels part of the journey. I ask you, When was the last time a story made you feel connected to something bigger? Little Mountain Ranch does this masterfully, showing that vulnerability is strength. Behind the romance of country life lies a solid business model. The ranch diversified its income streams, selling products like honey, cheese, and even online farming courses. They also opened the ranch to tourism, offering experiences like guided harvests and workshops. This approach created a sustainable ecosystem where each activity strengthens the brand. Have you ever thought about how diversification can bolster your projects? As the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. The success of Little Mountain Ranch teaches us that big achievements come from consistent steps. They started small, faced hardships, but never stopped learning and adapting. That's motivating, isn't it? No matter your dream, the lesson is clear. Start where you are, use what you have, and make it happen. To keep you engaged, think about this. What's the next step you can take toward your goal? Little Mountain Ranch didn't grow alone. The family formed alliances with sustainability brands, universities, and even NGOs. For instance, a partnership with an agricultural tech company brought sensors that monitor soil health in real time. This not only optimized production but also positioned the ranch as a leader in innovation. They also collaborated with digital influencers who shared the ranch's story with millions. Think of it like an orchestra. Each instrument partner plays a note, but together they create a symphony. Have you considered how a collaboration could elevate your projects? As Albert Einstein said, no one can whistle a symphony alone. It takes an entire orchestra. The ranch transcends agriculture. It's a cultural movement. Its YouTube videos with millions of views inspire people to reconnect with nature. A study from the University of British Columbia highlighted Little Mountain Ranch as an example of how farms can educate about sustainability. They also created an online community where fans exchange tips on gardening and rural life. It's as if the ranch is a campfire warming and uniting people worldwide. This raises a question. How can you use your passion to create a broader impact? The ranch's story shows that small, authentic actions ripple globally. Scaling a rural business isn't easy, but Little Mountain Ranch did it masterfully. They reinvested profits into infrastructure like modern barns and solar energy systems. They also built a brand that extends beyond the physical ranch, with globally sold products like artisanal sauces and farming books. An analogy here is a tree. The ranch is the trunk, but its branches, products, tourism, media, reach the world. They also planned for the future, involving the next generation in the business. I ask, what's your plan to ensure your dreams grow and endure? A long-term vision separates an ordinary project from a legacy. To illustrate, consider a pivotal moment. During a climate crisis, the ranch nearly went bankrupt. But the family launched a crowdfunding campaign, sharing their story with transparency. The response was overwhelming. Fans worldwide donated, saving the ranch. This episode shows that trust and community are as valuable as any resource. How can you build a community around what you do? At the start, we asked, what makes Little Mountain Ranch so special? The answer is clear, a blend of vision, authenticity, and action. The family turned challenges into opportunities using innovation, emotional connection, and smart strategies. Another question was, how did a ranch become synonymous with success? They built a brand that transcends agriculture, offering products, experiences, and inspiration. Finally, we asked what you'd do to build something grand. The ranch's lesson is start small, stay consistent, and never stop learning. Little Mountain Ranch isn't just a distant story. It's an invitation to reflect on your own dreams. Want to start a business? The ranch's diversification teaches you to explore multiple income streams. Seeking inspiration? The family's authenticity shows that sharing your journey, flaws, and all builds powerful connections. Even in daily life, the ranch reminds us to value sustainability and community. Imagine applying this, planting a garden, supporting local producers, or sharing your passion with the world. What small step can you take today? The ranch's story touches the heart because it's human. Who doesn't relate to the struggle to overcome obstacles? When the family faced a climate crisis and was saved by their community, they proved that trust and unity are unstoppable forces. This narrative sparks hope. If they did it, so can you. As Nelson Mandela said, "It always seems impossible until it's done." Little Mountain Ranch is living proof. Feel that energy and believe. Your dreams, however small they seem, have the potential to grow. The ranch teaches three things. First, innovation opens doors. Second, authenticity builds bonds. Third, a long-term vision creates legacies. These lessons are universal, whether you're an entrepreneur, a student, or someone seeking purpose. Here's a final challenge. What's your Little Mountain Ranch? What project can you start or take to the next level? The answer lies within you. Little Mountain Ranch showed us that dreams come true with passion, strategy, and persistence. Ready to build your own legacy? Keep getting inspired. Watch the recommended videos on the end screen, one on sustainable farms and another with stories of triumph. Like, subscribe to Celebrities Farm, and comment, "I made it to the end, I'm persistent, I'll succeed in life." Congrats for reaching the end, you're a winner. Your journey starts now, go out and conquer.